Today's story is about the brave little squirrel. Once upon a time, in a big forest, there lived a tiny squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was a happy little squirrel who loved to play on the ground, collecting nuts and berries with his family. But there was one thing Sammy was afraid of. He was scared of heights. Unlike the other squirrels, Sammy never climbed the tall trees. He always stayed low where he felt safe. One day, as Sammy and his family were gathering food for the winter, a strong wind blew through the forest. The wind was so powerful that it blew all their food up into the tallest tree. Sammy's family tried to climb up, but the tree was too tall and they couldn't reach the food. Everyone was worried because winter was coming and they needed the food to survive. Sammy looked up at the tree. It was very, very tall, and the branches seemed so far away. His heart started to beat fast, and his legs felt shaky. He didn't want to climb the tree, he was too scared. But when he saw his family looking sad, he knew he had to try. Sammy took a deep breath and said to himself, "I can do this. I will be brave." Slowly, Sammy started to climb the tree. At first, he was scared. The branches were high and he could feel the wind blowing around him. But as he kept going, he realized something important. He wasn't as scared as he thought he would be. Each time he climbed a little higher, he became braver. Finally, Sammy reached the top of the tree. He was so proud of himself. He gathered all the nuts and berries that the wind had blown up there and carried them back down to his family. When he reached the ground, his family cheered for him. Sammy had saved the day. That night, as Sammy curled up in his warm nest with his family, he felt happy. He had faced his fear and learned that being brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you try, even when you are scared. And from that day on, Sammy wasn't afraid of heights anymore. Hope you like the story. Subscribe the channel Majestic Storytime for more interesting stories.